Hello, hola, I'm your girl, Rena MoMoney, and today we're talking about becoming a wholesaler. So, come on in. You're here today because you're trying to figure out how you want to jump into being a real estate investor. You want to know the ins and outs of becoming a wholesaler. You want to know what is a wholesaler and how can I become a wholesaler. A wholesaler is a person that goes out and find and source good deals, negotiate with the seller or homeowner, put the property under a contract, turn around and assign the contract to an end buyer. That's basically what a wholesaler is. Now, the task of being a great wholesaler, that's more to be said. Making money off these distressed properties when you have no money, that too is to be said. And that's where being a wholesaler comes in. So I'm going to show you how to become a wholesaler. The very first thing you need to know in becoming a wholesaler is, number one, having a game plan, having a vision. That's first. You must have a vision, you must have a game plan, you must also know your exit strategy. You need to have that mapped out. And to get started on that game plan is the number one thing in every business organization. You need to become organized. Make sure you go back on a previous video. I talk about being organized. Become organized. That's going to set that foundation of you becoming a good wholesaler. Once you become organized, now you're ready to set up your business. The very first step is to have a game plan. Along with that game plan is number one, being organized. Number two, set up your business. You got to set up your business. We talked about that. It's very crucial and very important that I mention that because you can't just jump and dive in without having that basics. Basic is a bank account, a business checking account, a business savings account, or a business email address, a business telephone number, because you're going to start marketing to folk and you want to be professional and you want to have it set up properly. So you want to set up an LLC or S Corp or doing business as, but set up that business. That's going to be the second step of becoming a wholesaler. The next thing is to educate yourself a little bit, learn a little bit, go back on some Rena MoMoney Plus videos, take a look at some of those videos to kind of get the basic and the foundation, because you can start this business with very little money. It is very easy, very lucrative, and very easy. The next thing and the key thing, and I often say is the most important thing, is to market to people with problems. You want to solve those problems, and when you solve those problems, that's going to get those deals. So you market with people with problems. What you mean by that, Rena MoMoney? You want to target those that are in foreclosure, target those distressed, target expired listing. You want to target those people that have problems. Target that. You want to market with people with problems. Some problems may be repairs, some may be out of towners. There's a lot of different areas, and that's something you'll need to learn and kind of understand so that you can market to the target area. I always say start in your backyard, so be sure to start in your backyard. Backyard means your local area that's around the corner that you can drive an hour or less to get to, so you can show it. You can put the lockbox on there and all this extra until you build up and start automating. I think I already have a step-by-step. If not, I'll have one coming out or a step-by-step that will take you on exactly what you do next and next and next as you become a wholesaler, a real estate wholesaler. These are steps to become a wholesaler. These are important steps, and we have 8, 9, 10. There's so many steps. They're step-by-step to make sure that you're successful. So if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click on the subscribe, turn on the little belly thing so that you won't miss any of the good stuff that I got for you. I post 2 to 3 times a week on wholesaling, real estate, investing, finances, ways to save you money and make you money, and just things to help you to become a better you. You definitely want to take a look in the description below. In the description below, I have resources as you're doing this wholesaling, as you're investing, where you can start doing text blasting, and there's some discounts on sending out letters, cold calling, marketing. You want to use a CRM because ultimately at the end of the day, if wholesaling becomes your business, you want to automate and you want to build. You want to build this thing to a 6-figure business. So we're going to jump back in. Hopefully I'm saying something right now that's helping you out, that's giving you something to think about on becoming that wholesaler. We're on the next step, so follow along. Make sure you have a Rena MoMoney pen so that you can get this good information that I got for you. Again, subscribe if you haven't already. Speaking of subscribers, I also like to mention and give a warm shout out to my new subscribers. Thank you for coming back. Thank you to the old subscribers and new subscribers for joining us and starting your journey to become a better you. Take a look here. Give yourself a hand. Okay, going to the next step. Once you start your marketing, there's activities that you want to do on a daily basis. That's another big part of becoming a wholesaler. There's some daily activities that you need to do, and there's some weekly activities that you need to do. You always want to continue to always trying to build. You're building with other wholesalers, you're building with other realtors, other people that's in the industry, and definitely finding tools and getting out all these lines in the water for marketing so that you can reach these sellers. Sellers are going to be your best friend as a wholesaler. Sellers are that connection, and buyers, sellers and buyers, because the buyers is where you make your money when you turn that contract over to them, when you assign that contract as you become a wholesaler. There are some daily activities that you can be doing that will guarantee get you a deal within 2 to 3 weeks if you haven't already gotten a deal. You're saying, Rena MoMoney, I've done this, I've done that. I need to see how to fast track. Well, we talk about fast track, and we also talk about blowing up your business. So look in the description below, because I can't go over each step by step on this particular video, but look in the description. There is a video on blowing up your business, blowing up your wholesale business, and it jump you right into it, and some online marketing techniques and tools. Again, I have resources that can get you started as well. Keep in mind, here's a tip and here's a tool. As a wholesaler, it may take you 80 to 100 offers before you get a deal. So don't get discouraged, and also always celebrate all wins. CAW, celebrate all wins. If you get that phone call, celebrate that. It'll help you mentally get going. It'll help you mentally stay encouraged. Always stay encouraged. Don't give up. If you've decided to make wholesaling a part of your business, if it's a side hustle or something that you're adding to help you out, to increase your income, your annual income, then do it and stay to it. Stick with it. Watch the Rena MoMoney videos to the end. Go back and look at a few. Take notes. Be prepared. Schedule a coaching call. It amazed me how folk will spend a night at the movie, or they will spend $50 on shoes, $50 on a tank of gas to go around to look good, but won't spend $50 to do a coaching call to learn how to make $500, to learn how to make $5,000. Schedule a coaching call, educate yourself. This is important. We won't dwell on it because we're all adults here. Again, and I've said this before, but it does something to me to know that the information is here. The information is out there. It's there. If you're not ready to take a full line course, schedule a coaching call. You may also want to look at my video on step-by-step to wholesaling. So those are some basic steps on becoming a wholesaler. It is easy to get started. Once you've done those 3 steps, you're on your way. Now all you're out there doing now is finding the deal, your marketing, finding the deal. And when that seller say, yes, I'll sell it to you for blank, and you have that equity in there, and you've learned how to do your maximum allowable offer, you need to learn that as well. How much to offer, what to say to the sellers, what not to say to the sellers. These are things that you need to pick up with learning. Once you follow those steps and you're now at a seller saying yes, you take your contract, you get that contract, you now have control of that property, and you are going to turn around and assign your equitable interest to an end buyer. That's the reason why you're building up the buyers list while you're also doing things trying to get your sellers. It's a domino effect. You need both. You knock that one down, you need that, then the next step. Your buyers are going to be important because the person is the person that will bring their cash to the closing table at the end of the day to purchase that contract, to purchase the property as the end buyer. And you made money selling him the contract. If you need more information, if you need that extra help, if you need more assistance, schedule a coaching call. Look down in the description below at Canley.com/Rena MoMoney. Schedule a call with me one-on-one, and I can help you out with that. Also in the description below, I have contracts. I have different other sources. Be ready to watch the next Rena MoMoney video. You take care.